Hi, it's Jody. I'm back. Second video of the day. I recorded my song for my 100 days and now I have a little review slash introduction to one of my babies. In fact, this one's name is Baby. This is my banjolele. I purchased this. This is an Oscar Schmidt OUB1. That I purchased off of Amazon right around Christmas time. It was a present to myself, and I believe I paid just under $200 for it. Now, I just checked, and they have one in stock for $169. So I think that is an excellent deal. I'm very happy with this instrument. I went with Oscar Schmidt at the time because the only other ukulele I had was my Oscar Schmidt concert, and I was really happy with that, so I just went with the brand that I was familiar with and that I trusted, and it did not disappoint. So this is Baby. It has a mahogany body. They call this a flame maple veneer neck and headstock. See the flame in there? Rosewood fretboard. That it's a bound fretboard, which means it's very smooth, no sharp frets, which is nice. It's got the dots and the markers repeated on the side, and it has a Remo head, which I know from my music therapy days that Remo is a company that makes high quality rhythm instruments, percussion instruments, and specifically great drums. So I just think of this as like a high quality drum head. And the back, if you can see the screws on there, those can, you can remove this whole back plate, presumably to make it louder, but I have not needed to do that. It has spacers, so there is a space, you see, all the way around, and it is plenty loud. That's one reason why I use this. I use it sometimes. I have a jam session that I go to once a month, and I'm the only uke player, and we've got banjos and guitars and accordions and fiddles, and so sometimes I like to break this out, get a little more projection, and also it sounds like a banjo. How cool is that? As you can tell, it is tuned the same way as a regular ukulele, which means if you know how to play C, F, G on the ukulele, then you know how to play it on the banjolele, which is really cool. So it's got a short learning curve if you know ukulele. This hand is going to be the same. Now, ideally, with this hand, you would pick kind of the same way you would pick a banjo. I don't play the banjo, so I'm still kind of trying to figure that out. And I have not found very many tutorials online for banjolele. If you know of any good channels or videos or books or any kind of resource for banjolele, please put it in the comment for all of us to see. I would be interested in learning more on how to play it so that it sounds like you're playing a banjo. I did see one video online that talked about doing a 2-finger picking, so you use your thumb for these 2 strings and your index finger for these 2, and then you kind of go back and forth. Something like that. I'm still working on it, but there are certain songs that I think just sound good on my banjolele that I like to play on Baby, like, I'm about to sneeze, Wagon Wheel, and excuse me, my Mumford and Sons songs, and there it is, excuse me, My Brother the Bear. Those are some songs I like to play on banjolele, but I would be interested to know what songs you think sound good on a banjolele, and if you could put those in the comments, I would appreciate it as well. So it's loud, sounds like a banjo. It's just a fun instrument. It's I do not have a strap for it yet, so I cannot play it standing up. It is very heavy. in comparison to a regular ukulele. Ukuleles are light, and they should be. They should be light and thin. The thinner the laminate or the thin wood, the more resonant the instrument is. And this one, we get the sound from the head here, but the rest, I mean, it is a solid, sturdy instrument. So I play it, I put it on my lap, and I kind of hold it at an angle, and then I play it like that. This did not come with a case. So I also, on Amazon, purchased this case, and I was nervous because I didn't know if it was going to fit, but it did. I don't remember how much I paid for it, and I forgot to look that one up. So I want to say somewhere between like $17 to $25, something like that. If I remember, I'll put that in the description box. But it fit perfectly. But I do recall I used a concert case for a concert ukulele, and it fit in there too. I was able to squeeze it in because this is a concert size. It's a concert scale banjolele. And then this one, as an added little bonus, I can tell there's one in there. If you need to transport a soprano, yeah, Cinco is in there. You can do that. But yeah, it's a decent case. It's got a little padding, not a lot, but it's good and it fits. So that's that. And I think I have said, oh, I was going to mention this came with a floating bridge, which I think all banjoleles, and I don't know if all banjos, have a floating bridge. So that means this part is not attached to the head, and it was actually on its side during shipping. And I had to measure out where it goes. And I believe it was, you measure from the nut to the 12th fret, and that's the same distance from the 12th fret to the bridge. So once I measured that out, I put it there, and then I haven't touched it. So it also came with a tool to tighten the head. So you tighten it here, and then here, and then here, and then here. It's like a hubcap. And you just do that when you notice it's starting to get loose. And I heard you only need to do it like maybe once or twice a year. I haven't had to yet. Although when I was playing, I think maybe it could stand a tiny bit of tightening. So that's it. That's my banjolele. I love it. I don't remember how big the head is. I want to say, I mean, it looks like maybe 10 inches. Definitely under 12. But it's a good instrument, and it gets my GirlMeetsUke stamp of approval. It's a fun instrument to add to your uke collection. Whole different sound from all other ukuleles, and fun to play. Good conversation piece, especially, I mean, if you've never seen a banjolele, people are going to be asking you questions. So it's a fun little instrument, and I love it. So thank you for watching this video. It's been 8 minutes, so if you watched me for 8 minutes and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? You must like my content if you're going to watch me for 8 minutes. So I would love if you would subscribe. But if not, that's fine too. I would like to hear, though, if you know of any good banjolele resources online. And that's it. I'm going to stop talking, and I will see you tomorrow with another song.